chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls. For those that say the narcissist doesn't regret, okay, think about this now. There was so much that you brought to their life that they do realize your value when it's too late. They realize that you was a blessing, and they're aware of how much of a blessing you were, because life was generally easier for them when you were in it. Life used to flow a lot more easier. So they will have regrets about losing you. They will have regrets for good about losing you. And about the way they messed up. They often think that something's better for them or someone else is better for them, and they go through this whole process and they land in the same position, filled with regret. They're pissed because they don't have you doing the things that you used to do for them. They don't have the positive effect from your aura and your energy around their life. They don't have the reflection of your light shining on them, making them appear brighter than they actually are. They don't have any of that. This is why many of you put in the comment section, I've seen it many times, and many people I've spoken to in sessions, narcissists often go downhill. They often go downhill. If you see them after your relationship's ended, many of you say you see them go downhill. They're fading out. They're dying out. Narcissists do regret. It's a self-absorbed regret. They're pissed off and uncomfortable that life's dealt them this hand. They're annoyed. They're frustrated. It's from their own doing. It's from their own choices. It's from their own actions. And that's what makes it even more sweet for you and bitter for them. It's from their own choices and their own actions that they've lost you. And it's very difficult for them to try and figure out a way back to you. It's very, very difficult. Because they've said things to you, they've said hurtful things to you, they've burned bridges, they've discarded you, they've abandoned you, they've ghosted you, and then now they're realizing your worth and everything that you brought to their life. And that's part of what the regret they have. It's not, oh, I regret because that person was so kind and that person was so loving. It's all to do with the supply source. It's all to do with the effect and the entourage effect that you have on them. You have a real profound impact and effect on the narcissist that is involved in your life. You really do. And this is what they struggle with. They struggle to cope and struggle to come to terms with the loss. And they're not content creatures anyway. Narcissists that are involved in your life are not content creatures, and narcissists around the globe are not content creatures. Many of you trust in a process, or you trust in God's plan, or you trust in the universe's plan, divine orchestration. You trust in something. You take the bad with the good. You extract the good from the bad. Like, you can do all of these things. They can't do that. They haven't got the mindset and the capability to do that. They can't look at their situation now without you and be assessing it in a way, going, oh, right, yeah, they've lost you, but this has worked out for them and this and that. They can't see that. They can't do things like that. That's what you can do for your healing. Remember, these souls never heal. They never actually heal, ever. Not from when you met them, not throughout their whole past. They never heal. They never do anything to heal. They're confused. They're really messed up in the head. They never do nothing to heal their wounds, to heal their trauma, to heal anything that happened in their life. They never do nothing to heal it. All they do is try and cause devastation and destruction in people's lives to make them feel better, which just feeds their appetite for more of doing that kind of behavior. But it lands them in these positions, like losing you. See, if they hurt someone like that was an unworthy supply source, they're not really going to be fazed by it. They won't. This is why a lot of people maybe don't understand what I'm trying to say. Like, and I don't want any of you thinking you're an unworthy supply source, because you have to know what you did and done. You know what you did and done. Okay? If you know that you brightened up their life, like you just have a knowing about that. Like, you're not gonna be just any supply source. Okay? Because not all supply sources will have that effect on a narcissist. That will brighten up their life, that will make them seem like they're shining brighter, that will make life flow. No, it won't happen. So leave them filled with regret. Leave them suffering leave them in the mess they created. Don't give them a helping hand out of it. Don't feed them any energy. Don't feed them any supply. Don't feed them nothing. Leave them in that position, suffering without your presence. Leave them in that position. You was a real big blessing in their life. You was honestly like their last chance at hope. You was honestly like their last chance at hope, because you're a reasonable person. You was a caring person. Like, they're not gonna find someone like you again. They're just not. And I don't want any of you doubting that. Like, they're just not gonna find someone like you again. You have to have that as a knowing. A lot of what I'm discussing in videos is about having a knowing and an awareness. And with that knowing and awareness, that propels you in your own healing journey. That really propels you forward and thrusts you forward in your healing journey. Having this awareness, having this knowing that they're in discomfort, knowing they're in this. And it's not that you're taking satisfaction out of it. It's just having an awareness of what is evident. Looking at reality. Not getting upset because they're with a new supply, or they're going on a holiday, or they're posting this on their social media. Like, you're able to see through the whole bullshit that they're trying to portray, and you know they're suffering. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to bait you. They're trying to do these things. You just have that awareness of that. Okay? Oftentimes, you can tell that a narcissist is desperate, and they realize they lost their blessing when they cling to a new supply. I've mentioned this recently as well. Because they they cling to the new supply out of desperation, because they know that their choice in discarding you, or becoming so toxic so you cut them off, or reverse discarding you, they realize that life didn't work out for them in that decision making. So they often cling to this new supply as out of sheer fear of downgrading even further. So none of you think, oh, because they're with the new supply, like, that's what maybe confuses some of you, I don't know. But you might think because they were the new supply longer than the relationship that you was with you, that means they are closer with the new supply. Time doesn't mean nothing, right? These narcissistic relationships that you're involved in can end at any period of time, and it's divinely orchestrated when they end. It's from God, it's from the universe when it ends, and it happens for a reason why it ends. So they can stay for decades and decades with this new supply. It doesn't matter. They're always going to remember the impact that you made and the significance that you made in their life, and how no one is amounting up to that now. Okay? And that's why they're filled with regret. That's why they're filled with regret. Because they realize that their decision making fucked them up, messed them up, made them draw the short straw. Now people are not looking at them in the same way. They're flying monkeys, their friends, their family, not viewing them in the same way. You had a profound effect, a significant effect on them. You being around them made them seem brighter. You have to know this. They haven't got that now. Their friends might not tell them what they really think. The flying monkeys might not tell them what they really think. Their family might not tell them what they really think. But deep down, the narcissist knows they've drawn the short straw, and everyone around them knows they've drawn the short straw. Okay? So you gotta have this as an awareness, as a knowing, to help you. Okay? To help you. It's not just sweet words, it's facts. This is what's happening. Narcissists doing the most deranged things after endings of relationships. Throughout the comments section, throughout sessions I've spoke to, from all of your experiences, collectively as a group of empaths, chosen ones, genuine souls, it just proves that they don't get over the chosen one empath or genuine soul. They just don't. They never do. They never will. They can't. So anyway, thank you for watching today. If you'd like to book a one-to-one session with myself, you can find the link in the description box below. If you'd like to donate or support to the channel, you can also find the link in the description box below. So anyway, I'll be back for another video soon. Peace.